Hey guys, it's time for us to have a little moment with Jesus again this week. This is my nephew Noah.
Hi.
And we are going to be hearing today about another moment when Jesus was teaching his people in the Bible. Now, Jesus went out and talked to many crowds in Bible times and taught many lessons. And today, we're going to hear about him telling a particular lesson about an animal. And that animal is...
There's a sheep.
It's a sheep! And it sounded just like that. Noah sounded like a very good sheep. Now, a sheep, we know, is a small animal with fluffy wool that a lot of times wouldn't get into trouble. See, a sheep, when Bible times, was a very important animal. They used it for their sacrifices. It was something that they would eat. And yes, Woody, sheep were very important in Bible times. Howdy to you. Now, Woody and Noah, who do you think would be the person who would take care of a sheep? What do you think that's called? The job of someone who watches out for a sheep?
A cricket.
A cricket? No, a shepherd. Can you say shepherd, Noah?
Shepherd.
A shepherd is someone who would take care of the sheep. Kind of like Bo Peep in Toy Story, Woody's girlfriend there. Bo Peep is someone who takes care of the sheep. She uses that hook in order to keep them away from danger or to hit something that's trying to hurt her sheep. Now, a shepherd was a very important job in Bible times because sheep were very important back then. A shepherd's job was to protect it from anything that could steal it, like a thief or a robber. Because sheep were so important, sometimes people would want to steal them. Or a shepherd would have to protect it from a wild animal, something that could hurt it. And a shepherd would also have to make sure that they would get plenty of food, water, and things that they need. Hey Noah, do you have somebody in your life who provides food and water for you and makes sure you have all the things you need? Who's that?
My mommy and dad.
That's right, your mommy and daddy. And on this particular moment in Jesus' life, he is telling the people all a story about the sheep. He says that a sheep would always go to its shepherd. It would always hear its shepherd's voice and run to it. It would even be able to decipher the difference between the shepherds between two different voices. Just like Noah can tell the difference in his mommy's voice or his daddy's voice. Hey, Noah, if you were in a big place and you heard your mommy or daddy call your name, do you think you'd be able to recognize that they were calling for you? Of course, because they're your mommy and your daddy. They love you so much and you know their voice better than anyone else's because you hear it the most.
Guys, today I brought my Toy Story 4 toys.
He did. Now, if you heard Woody's voice, Noah, do you think you would recognize it?
Yep.
When you hear Woody's voice, he knows exactly who's talking because he loves Toy Story so much, he has memorized Woody's voice. See, Jesus was saying that a sheep would recognize its shepherd's voice, just like we recognize God's voice when we listen for it. When he calls our name, we are to turn to him and give it everything we have. Now, Jesus also said that a shepherd would definitely not try to sneak in on his sheep. It would come right through the gate, while a thief would sneak in over the fence and try to steal the sheep. He said that because he wants us to know that he is an open door to us. He is the connection that we have to God through Jesus himself. Because Jesus died on that cross for us, we only have to turn to him to be drawn in closer to our great God. So, in just a minute, Noah has something he wants to tell you guys. See, what Jesus is saying there is that he is the gate. He is the door to get us straight to God. And so if we put our faith in him, we will be protected. The devil is going to sneak and do sneaky bad things around us.
Yeah, and that's a bad guy.
And that is a bad guy. While God says, I'm an open door. I've sent Jesus, my son, as a way to open the gates and let you in closer to me. By following after him, listening to Jesus' voice, doing the right thing, and making sure that our focus is always on him. Now, some people, when Jesus was talking about the sheep and the shepherd, some people laughed at him or thought he was crazy and questioned why he was talking about sheep and shepherds. You're right. That's a big thumbs down. He stood up to them and said, I am talking because I am the Messiah. I am the Christ. I am God's son. If you give your life to me, your life will be a thumbs up. That is so right.
If you say, I love you, Jesus, then that's a thumbs up.
That is a big thumbs up. See, even the smallest kids can know that giving their heart to Jesus is important. I know that spending time with Jesus in the Bible, or hearing these Bible messages, or spending time in prayer with Jesus is a great way to draw closer to him. We need to hear his voice and come near to him. When I say, Noah, he pops up. He hears his name. So when we hear Jesus calling us to do something, we need to do it too. We need to do what is right. We are like the little sheep, and Jesus is our shepherd. He is going to protect us from the enemies, the devil. He is going to provide everything we need, like the sheep get the grass and the water from the shepherd they need. We are going to get everything we need from Jesus. He provides for us by giving us parents, by giving us grandparents, by giving us a home and our food and those things that we have. And we know that no matter what, the shepherd is always going to come out and find us. Hey, Noah, if you had a bunch of toys, which we know you do, and you lost Woody, your favorite, would you do anything to find Woody?
Yeah.
You would hunt high and low to find Woody if you lost him, wouldn't you?
Or you can ask your mom, put a thumbs up to ask your mommy and daddy to help you find him.
Yeah, thumbs up our video if you think that you would have to have someone help you find whatever you lost, right? That's true, you would. So do you think Jesus would hunt for us and find us if we were lost? He would. We are his children. He loves us more than anything.
There's a snake in my boot.
There is a snake in your boot. And if there was a snake in your boot, do you think Jesus would come and help protect you?
But not really.
You're right. There's not really a snake in your boot. I'm glad. I'll make sure you're not even wearing boots in case anybody's worried about you.
I'm not wearing boots.
No boots. So just like Jesus says that a shepherd would put the 99 sheep away and he would come after the one, so would Jesus come after us because he loves us so much. We are going to post another video for you to watch from Saddleback Kids that shows you what Jesus is talking about when the shepherd would leave his sheep and go out and hunt for the one to protect it. Now, Noah has one last thing he wants to share with everyone, and then we will see you guys again soon. Tell us, Noah.
If you like this video, put a lot of thumbs up.
Yep. We always want to share Jesus' word, and a video on YouTube like this is a simple way to do that. Just our Sunday school lesson each week is a good way for you to share with your friends. As you can tell, Noah is a YouTuber. He likes to watch a lot of videos about toy reviews like Ryan's World, and they say things like that. Thumbs up if you like it. Share with others if you like it. You can do that same thing. Hold on. You can do that same thing to our church videos. Share them, like them, and then you can share them with your other friends, and they can learn more each week too. And another way for people to learn about Jesus is to get on our Facebook page. Each Wednesday night at 6:45, I am having a special guest, one of our PFBC kids, show up and have a little challenge with me. I won one week, I lost one week. So let's see what happens this week. We also have an opportunity to learn about Jesus, learn some songs, and have some fun times. So that would be a video you can watch and share on Facebook. So we have tons of options to share. And with that, a hat on his toes, it is time for us to say goodbye. Share with your friends, watch Facebook Live, and know that Jesus is your shepherd, and he loves you so much. Tell them their last thing.
I find a show of Hobby Kids, but my name is not Noah anymore. That's my last name. Now my name is Hobby from Hobby Kids.
I told you. He is a YouTuber. And with that, let's go watch some Hobby Kids. You ready?
Yep.
See you next week.